Welcome to Hoot's Live Tie. It's your boy Rooster, co-owner, founder, Fly Tire, Hoot's Custom Flies and Guides, executive, Fly Tire, Hoopla, whatever. I'm gonna tie a streamer pattern. I call it the Yep Yep Sculpin. It's kind of like a wool head sculpin pattern. Just my variation of it. You know, everybody likes to tie their own thing, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna get on getting on. It's Friday night. Happy Friday night. I think it's Friday. I don't know. Dude, I've been tying flies for so long. I'm going fishing tomorrow. I'm going to lose it. Just lose it. All right, check this out. So, first, we're going to start this off. We're going to put an A-Rex Classic Streamer NS118. Guess that'd be 118. I guess. All right. So here we go with this. And then we're going to get wild. We're going to get wild today, man. It's going to get scary. Scary. There we go. Let me turn this a little bit more. Make sure you got the right adjustments. We're going to be cranking. Gonna be cranking. There we go. All right, so there we go. Now, I gotta remember how I did this. All right, where's my thread? It'll all come back to me one step at a time. So this is gonna right hook point up, right? So you're gonna need dumbbell eyes, your bobbin thread holder thingamabobber that I can't seem to find. Oh, there it is. And you know what? You're gonna need some really strong uh denier, like 200 denier or something like that. I'm using the simplified nano silk right here. Coming soon to Hoot's Custom Flies. Here we go. All right. I will be at the show in Branson. I don't have the info in front of me, but I think it's in like October. What's up, Terry? How you doing, man? What's up, Andy? How y'all doing? All right, so this is gonna right hook point up, right? So we gotta put some dumbbell eyes on it. Sculpin normally. Oh, y'all check this out. I got wild. I got wild. Look at that big old beast. It got crazy. I turned it into a popper, but I think I need to trim it down a little bit. Yeah, it's got flash, bucktail. I'm having fun with this. Or not bucktail, but what do you call it? I'll put it up here. I'll be throwing it tomorrow. If my rod can handle it, I got a 6 weight, so I might drop my grasshoppers. Working on a grasshopper pattern. So far, not so good. I like my original grasshopper pattern. But yeah. What's up? Jackie Tay, how you doing? All right, so we're gonna put dumbbell eyes on it. I got some good old man. Maybe I should use this stuff. The right thread for this is really important. Screw it. We'll see. We will see. So we want room, right? There we go. So I'll go back about right there. I'm gonna go ahead and get the cutter thing on this. There we go. All right. I'm gonna place the eyes. I just got some dumbbell medium eyes. These are from Hairline. No, Wapsie. They're called Pearl Color. Pearl Medium. I want to see where I want to put this. Because we do got to put a clump up in the front. So about right there. Oh, and it's gone. Oh, it hit my toe. Cool. All right. So we're going to make a little bump about right there. Let's see. I'm going to grab me another one. I got to make some elbow room, man. Time flies like this. It's just crazy. Get over there. Get up here. I need a bigger desk. I'm going to get one of them fancy office desks. Let's move it up a little bit more forward. I'm going to cord this up. There we go. Wow, they did a great job painting these eyes. Let's see here. So I do kind of a cross over the top. I'll show you. I'll turn it this way a little bit. So what I did was I take it, go over the top to the opposite side, like that. And that's how you make sure everything's straight. Right in the center, everything's good. It's kind of like the figure eight, because you go over, under, back on top. And the reason why we put that bump there, so while you do this, you don't suck it back. All right, so here's a little trick. Okay, I'm going to hop over here. I'm going to go under the eyes, over the shank of the hook. Let me show y'all. Under the eyes, over the shank of the hook, under the eyes, right? I'm going to straighten this out. What I'm doing here, and I'm going to pull down while holding it. What that does is kind of seals the deal a little bit, you know? Then we'll go bam. And we'll continue to get wild. And then we're going to throw a little glue on this and then talk about how to fish it and what species, yada yada. Basically, any predatory species will hit this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right. So I'm going to go ahead, do it under the eyes, over the hook shank, pulling tight. There we go. All right, then we'll run this down. Oh yeah, now I remember how to do the tail. Thought I forgot how to do the tail. We're going to stop the tail about right there, right? But first things first, let's look and see if everything's squared. These eyes weren't painted very well. All right. Because we're going to about lock it all down. We're going to get some Super de Goopa glue. And just have a little blast. This is what happens when you drop your glue too much. Gets a big old ball of glue. And you just need to put a drop. Oh God, oh gosh. There we go. There we go. My girlfriend's going to kill me. Some of that got on her, what is this? I forgot what base this is. I'm not really big on the big brand name stuff. Right now, no, I don't have any deals right now because I'm trying to tie for the fly fishing show. But at the fly fishing show, I'm definitely gonna have deals and stuff. Always have deals because when I go to the show when I go to shows and stuff, I go there with a whole bunch of flies and I just want to sell them all, you know. So that's normally how I play. And if I cut deals right now, I'll never be able to tie flies for the show. Because, man, I'm going to let y'all in a secret, dude. Hoot's egg sucker is popping. My dad's down in Norfolk right now, just blowing it up, getting more footage and stuff like that. And I'm still on my last vacation. I do it all in order and everything. That's why everything seems out of order. But yeah, the best way to fish this, it ain't done yet. Still got to do a whole bunch more. But the best way to fish this is off the bottom, like a sculpin. This imitates a sculpin. So quick jerks on the bottom, stuff like that. Give it a little injured twitches with the rod tip. And you're like, what? No, we don't use the rod tip. Yeah, use the rod tip. Just retrieve every strip and go back to where you start from. Don't go twist your whole body like a clock and stuff like that. That'd be funny. But yeah, give it life, but keep it low to the bottom, you know? And really, if you're going after big fish, you don't need to fish anything deeper than 4 feet. Any big fish that is deeper than 4 feet, they don't want to be messed with or dead. They don't even want to eat, you know? So there we go. All right. I think it's dry, man. I don't know. I would touch it. Dude, I glued my fingers together a few days ago. I got pretty scared. All right, so we're going to turn this upside down. So that's how it's going to ride in the water, right? We're going to get us some Texas cut stuff. Oh, she's there. She'll be there. She'll be there. Cool, cool. Camping at Mountain View. That's got to be awesome, man. Yeah, we'll be staying. Um, we are staying. Prepping the rabbit tail right now. I can't remember where we're staying, but it's gonna be close. Hollister. There's a cigar shop I like to go to and have a glass of whiskey and smoke a cigar. Man, I smoked a cigar not too long ago, a fancy one. Holy cow, it rattled my head. I couldn't even finish it. My dad's like, "What are you, sick?" I was like, "No, man, I just can't. It's got me licked." Had my head all buzzing. There we go. All right. So with this, we want the tail hook shank long. Make sure all this is dry. Oh no, that's not dry. Hook shank long. So that'll be about that long. All right, and then it's got to go. So we'll move that. So it's about 2.5 hook shanks to be safe. Okay, now when you cut, this is Texas cut, rabbit, hoopla, yada yada. When you cut this stuff, I use doll scissors, man, because I'm not going to waste so much money cutting through this stuff and ruin a good pair of scissors. You want to start with the rabbit cut into the leather, right? So you're trying not to cut the hair. I just kind of take little nicks out of it. Like so. I mean, you could use sharp pair of scissors, and yo, if you got the money, go for it, dude. I tie flies so much, man. You gotta have pair of scissors for the hard work, pair of scissors for the cleanup work, pair of scissors for the deer hair. You know, and then you get all good and you break it. Rah, like a ninja. I work out, ladies. All right, so there we go. So we need this a hook shank long. So let's remeasure. So that'll go to there, and there will be plenty left over. Cool. All right. So for this to end like this, I think it's got to go. So we're going to make a spot where we clear the hair out. And how I like to do this, lost my spot. Yeah, I was about to screw it all up. Is get my fingers wet. I always have a little bowl of water. My girlfriend thinks I'm feeding birds. I said I could be. I might have lost it. Lead poisoning is very possible. You know. That's why y'all shouldn't tie your own flies. You should just let me do it. Yeah, I love Hollister. I'm not a big Tanny Como fan, though. We'll see. I'm going to do some night fishing. Alright, so I'm going to even this up because this works better. The reason why I'm doing this, you do not want to tie directly on the fur. There we go. So still hook shank of leather. Yes, it is. Get my fingers wet. There we go. Alright. So we're going to put it in like this. I think this is how it goes. We're going to try to get it centered as possible. Watch out. It's my second rodeo. Then I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to bring my thread back up. Get it out of the way. Pull the hook through. Oh no. Get past that barb. Thank you. Golly. Put it all back in. Anybody ever seen Stranger Things? Dude, my light's been flashing like that. So I got straight up, I'm ready for a Demigorgon, man. Trust me, I got 12 gauge and I got Molotov cocktails all ready. I ain't playing. I ain't going through that no upside down world stuff. Already got enough attention. All right, so we got this here, right? All right, there we go. Let's get her. Let's get her. So, like again, this is gonna ride hook point up. All right. So I'm gonna pull this all aside really quick. There we go. I'm gonna cord up my thread really well. It's by spinning it clockwise. All right, then you're gonna pinch the leather so it goes around. Right. This is important not to tie directly on the fur, which is probably not going to happen. I think I got it. Yep, I think I got it. All right. There we go. Loose wrap, loose wrap, loose wrap, and pull the dickens out of it. There we go. All right. Oh, kind of messed up. There we go. Now we're going to pull it all back and we're going to wrap back into it. This kind of seals the deal a little bit, you know. Then we're going to put a drop of super glue on the threads. All right. So there we go. Plenty, plenty. Awesome, awesome. All right. Super glue. Going to open the lid. Wouldn't that opening the lid is better? All right. Well, then it won't do it. But the problem is when you drop it so many times, you need a pair of pliers to open up the bloody thing. So, lucky me. Thanks for the thumbs up. I'm much obliged. I'm going to go ahead and just put a drop right there. Let that soak in. Oh, yeah, partner. Time to get rolling, baby. You know what time it is. All right. So now, all right, let's get this. We're going to put some polar UV chenille, man. We're going to get wilding out. I kind of do stuff differently. I kind of just ball it up. Make sure you tie on the threads. You know what the cool thing about having daughters is? To get stuff out of your way, they have the tools. They have the tools like hair clamps and stuff like that. I use those a lot. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some now. Oh man, I gotta go steal some more. Oh, she's gonna get so mad. Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, my kids get mad at me. Where's my hair ties, hair clamps? They are, I don't know where they are, is where I keep telling them while I'm using them for tying flies. Oh, dude, I think I just knocked myself out. My kids watch this stuff. There we go. Out of the way. Let's go ahead and back grab this, get all in the hand. There we go. Oh, come on now. There we go. I'm going to wrap it all the way to about right there. All right. So here we go with this. So I'm just going to palmer it. Try not to trap any of the rabbit hair. You can do touching if you want. I don't think it really matters. It's on the bottom of the thing anyway. You could also use white. You could do an all black one. There we go. Throwing another wrap. There we go. Crank it down. Whoa. And make sure everything's good with that. Since this is the bottom, should have went a few more wraps. Screwed that up. Gosh. That's it. I quit. No, I'm playing. All right, so now we gotta get the gills going. All right, so here we go. I'm just using some of this egg yarn. I wanted to really learn how to tie those little poofy egg things and stuff like that, but I never really got around to it. And Simplify came out with that egg static, and I got a bunch of it for sale. HootsCustomFlies.com. All the popular patterns, including brown trout roe. And it's gonna be brown trout breeding season soon. Love is in the air. So how we're gonna do this is I'm gonna take it, do it like that, bring it up here like that, fold it back. There we go. I'm gonna wrap into that until it catches. There we go. Rah. All right. So let's look at this now. Go ahead. Oops. Put that on the wrong side. Glad I caught myself. Oh no, don't play this game. I got. Here we go. All right, we're having technical difficulties because of this. Oh, here. I'll fix it myself. Cha. There we go. That's where it's supposed to be. All right. Whoa. All right, so here we go with this. We're going to separate it all, square everything up. We got to find a good part. So, go ahead and get my fingers wet. Can use your spit. I believe spit works a hell of a lot better. So, I ain't cutting the fur. I'm just kind of separating it. There we go. There we go. Then you want to pinch it. There we go. Bam. Oh, got a little wild, didn't it? Then you want to cut from this side. There it goes. Right. And what I normally do is just hold that back. Then I finish cranking on it. There we go. Then we're going to turn it upside down. Straighten it out down here a little bit. There we go. I'll make this next part easier. Since this is the bottom, we're going to start on the bottom. I went too far back. Oh well. All right. So here we go with the wool. You don't want to trim that down yet. All right. So I just got that hairline, dubbing, sculpin, wool stuff. There you go. Stuff like that. I'm just going to take me just a little tough out. Big old long little tough. You don't really need very much. I like to separate it and stuff. There we go. I just like to pull it apart. Works better, looks better, tastes better, eats better. Kind of like when you're stacking deer hair, or it's not stacking deer, but stacking dubbing. And you get this little tough part right here. We'll put that aside. There we go. All right, let's work on this little one. We'll separate it. Some people don't do this. I do it. Just makes it easier in the long run. There we go. There we go. Let's see here. So we're going to start on the bottom first. There we go. About to throw some glue down. I don't. Should have just used classic wax thread for this because it doesn't really take too much pressure. So it's a learning experience. I got lazy. So what I'm going to do is throw a little bit more glue down. Because when I put this other stuff on there, I'm cranking it. And this Simplify silk, it's really slick. It's really, you use it for spinning deer hair. So here we go. Adhere, buddy. Adhere. Alright. Finish this fly so I can go have me a beer. There we go. Alright. So we're going to start with the bottom of the hook, which is technically the top because it rides hook point up. So make sure all this, even at the ends. There we go. Get all that extra glue. And when you do this, you want to form it halfway around and make sure it's even. You kind of want to slide it all the way around. And you're going to take a wrap. And pull down. 2, 3. Then we got the top side to deal with. This part should just take 2 stacks or 2 rows. So you got another one we're going to do on the bottom and 2 on top. Yada yada. So where'd that? Okay. So this is more pulled out and everything. So I like this right here. So I'm going to take me and cut me that a little bit. Now there's different ways to use this. Big. I'm not saying my way is the only way. But this fly would tear it up at Taneycomo. Another reason why. And I use the live ties to fill my fly box. So these are flies that I like to use, streamers I like to use, things that produce a lot. Especially when I'm on like a fly fishing trip, I do my best to do live ties of where I'm at. And I go to popular places, not like too popular. Well, I mean, like White River's pretty popular. But all right. So we're going to hit this 3 times. Make sure it's evenly spread. Make sure all that's even. Even Steven. 1, 2, pull down. Hit a few more times. 1, 2. And then we're going to pull this back. And then to make it stay back, we're going to wrap back into it. Bam. So yeah, this might take 3. I should have moved the body more forward. It's been a while since I tied this pattern. All right. So I'm going to go do it again. I'll start on the bottom of it, which would be right here on top. Let's see here. There we go. Ow! Pulling that apart. See? Let's try to get all the ends lined up as much as you can. That's what I'm doing here. Just taking, pinching, just lining up the ends until you get nothing. There we go. Alright, so we're going to turn this upside down. Turn the right side back up. It's even. It's all even. Be a little bit like that. Make sure you get stuff out of the way. Now, another way, here we go. You could use your daughter's hair tie thingies. And there we go. Now, let's get most of it out of the way at least. There we go. Hi, y'all. Now, so if these don't work very well, that's why I got these hair ties, or not these hair ties, these things right here. As I can just keep it out of the way. All right, so where's that piece? Right here. Here we go. Shoot, that'll fit perfect right there. Bam. It's just going to slide down anyways. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And get us another chunk. There you go. When you do it like this too, it makes it easier for the thread to get and pull it, or get around it and have a better bite to it. Yeah. Just as long, just as long. There we go. Loose. I'm gonna pull it back loose again. Pull it down. Pull it all back. Yeah. There we go. And we'll jump to the front. Throw a nice base. All right. Go ahead and take this off. This thing looks like a Yep Yep. Yeah, I love that Hollister cigar shop. You guys will find me there. I promise you that. And if you want to go fishing, go drop a line. I'll be in the district a day early too, so I can set up and go fishing. All right. Now this last piece right here, what we're gonna do is cut us some. We're gonna do the same thing we've been doing, but we're not gonna take as much. We're just gonna use half a piece. Put the rest up. Kind of get it all like that, right? Then we're gonna close it all around. And take a loose wrap. Another loose wrap. We'll pull. There we go. Okay. Went stupid. Yeah, it's going to be a part of it now, unless I do that. Ha ha! There we go. Alright, so we're not doing it like that. That was stupid. Do it like this. Nah. Yeah, I'm going to feather it out and do it the other way, the stupid way, but be smarter about it. It's been a long time since I tied this pattern. Not very much of a streamer person. 2 loose wraps. Pull tight while pinching the snot out of everything. Crank down on it. Get this to spread evenly if it wants to. There we go. Pull back. I wrap back into it like a crazed man. There we go. Caroline. Alright, let's wet finish that. And glue the snot out of it. Alright, let's get this out of here too. Because cutting this is a lot easier than cutting deer hair. I swear to you, I don't know why this isn't easy or more popular. I wish it was, but everybody likes the deer hair because of the craftsmanship that goes into it, which I don't blame them, I really don't. What's up, Kenny B? Good day. How you doing? Oh yeah, where's my whip finish tool? Here it is. So to do this without getting all the hair clogged up into it again, gotta find this thing. I lost it somewhere. There we go. Yeah, classic wax would work the best. And I have 3-aught classic wax I should have used. Oh well. Get all that. Go ahead. These are just like little bread tie things too, man. They're just little bread ties. You know? There we go. There we go. See? And we're gonna whip finish this, trim it up. I'm gonna go get me a beer. That is awesome. That is awesome. I hope everybody's actually having a great Friday or Thursday. 2, 3, 4, 5. Raw, pull tight. And I tell you what, this Simplify thread, you can break a hook with this stuff. There we go. All right. Get to listen to my dog or my neighbor's dogs endless barking all the time. Fun, fun. So we got this pink right there, right? This is easy. What we're doing here is gonna be so easy. All right, so get all this out. You're gonna have a bunch of stuff just falling out. All right, so this is the bottom. All right, so here we go. This, all we need to do is cut straight the bloody across. And I'll get these scissors. right above the eye. Just straight across. Ta-da! Not bad at all. All the extra stuff. And then this right here, after you get done trimming this down, you want it flat. Whoa, don't trim too much though. There we go. Just want a little puff of this. Poof. There we go. The top part's a pain in the butt. So let's get all that loose stuff and save that stuff. You can use it for dubbing, whatever. Top part's a pain in the butt. So, how I do it, I have to do it all like this. I gotta get it out of the bloody thing. Alright. So we find the hook. Okay. And there it is. Right there. Alright. Found the hook. There we go. So we want to separate this. Alright. And we want to cut this all off at an angle. So we're going to pull it all up. There we go. Now, if you're not satisfied with that angle, it is okay. Because also, you can angle it down even more. As long as you're not cutting too much into that first clump we put in, it is okay. Okay, there we go. Got a good hook getter. We could even trim that down if need be. Watch this. So that's good. Now let's cut this shape. I like that right there. So I'm going to try to match it. Alright. Alright, now the eyes. The eyes ain't that bad. You go in at an angle. And just cut behind it. Not taking too much. There you go. There we go. Let's straighten this out. Let's work on this eye. Oh, there we go. That's a little crooked. That's better. Let's work on this a little bit. This can be thinned out a little bit more. There we go. Here is your Sculpin. That came out nice. All right. There we go. Yep, yep, Sculpin. Excellent Sculpin imitation. Let's see here if I can get to look good in the vise. Oh, that hurt. There we go. There we go. I'll be selling these at the show too. There we go. Yep, yep, Sculpin. Not that hard to tie. Just use the classic 3/0 wax thread instead of the uh the nano silk, because nano silk is really for spinning to your hair and like really. Oh, it's Saturday. Oh, awesome, Kim V. I hope you're having a good Saturday night. But yeah, thank y'all for watching very much. I am gonna go run down to the gas station, get me a beer, and then take a break. Y'all be safe. God bless. Look both ways for you across the street. You can order online at hootscustomflies.com. Top of the line for the tip of your line, brothers. Thank y'all for joining me. It's not fishing anymore. It's catching. Peace. How do I hang it up? Oh, there we go. Off.